2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the side of our broadcast. And with tip-off coming up, we've got
a
lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Mitchell with it, outguarded by Simmons. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Simmons. It's Curry outside, sinks the triple.
This is why Curry makes the big bucks. If you set him up.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Five to shoot. To the inside. Gobert. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia with the ball. From deep. At the tip. And Embiid is right there.
Hammering the boards. That's what you want. Hammering the old boards. I mean, Embiid putting his size to good use.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Oh, good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Feeds to Embiid. Goes back up. Harris finds Embiid. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Outside Curry. Stolen by O'Neal. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
But did you see that? A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Green. Back to Curry. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got 5 points so far. Jazz trail by 3. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Conley, the pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. 6 points for him.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Curry passes to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Embiid with it. Goes back up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Embiid's got his second bucket.
You got to admire the offensive game of Embiid. I mean, proving once again that he can score from anywhere.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the vertical Simmons has is unreal. He relishes rising up to jam it down.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Embiid against Conley. Mitchell outside. The dish to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
And here is Conley. Fires from 14. And there's another one for the Jams.
Surprised everyone by passing out of his shot. What a fantastic dish.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead. They're up by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in a point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
They get it back. Harris kicks to Simmons. The feed to Embiid. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Embiid.
Well, defensively, Embiid can take over the game. Just reach, big block for him right there.
Curry with it. Conley picks him up, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Out to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, from every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's value.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert against Embiid. Gobert dishes to Conley. From downtown, and the 3-ball is good. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a player this guy is. Conley takes pleasure in delivering the big-time revenge 3-ball.
High post, Embiid. Back to Simmons. Down low. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Simmons against Conley. Outside, Green. Stolen by O'Neal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The 11-footer. Out to Conley. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Mitchell wide open. No good. That would have tied it.
good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3-yard line.
Right side Simmons. The pass to Embiid. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley with it. Outguarded by Simmons. O'Neal gets to Conley. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Green, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Now Simmons. Pass to Curry. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Gobert against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Simmons passes to Embiid.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. He cannot get his shots to drop.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Outside for Curry. Stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. O'Neal from long range. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovic left side. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Embiid wide open. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Now the 76ers on the break. Korkmaz passes to Niang. Milton with it. The three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shoots the three. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson for the lead. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And here's Maxey. He feeds it to Drummond. And Whiteside sends it back.
Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you play?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, these guys like Steve Nash, and of course, my boy, shout out to Mother Occasions, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean,
76ers.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fires the three. Utah the rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. On the wing, Milton. Down low, it's deflected. Here's Drummond, shakes him, and what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. In the corner, it's Clarkson. For the lead, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Clarkson for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Clarkson's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah. Now here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Korkmaz.
Jazz foul. Mie Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Drummond finds Milton. Shot clock at 5. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Still Sixers ball.
Now off the inbound. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
For a big guy, Drummond really likes showing off his athleticism. Just the sensational dunk.
And the pass to Oni. 26 seconds left in the third. Right side, the pass to Oni. Passes it to Clarkson from deep three-point range, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Milton kicks to Drummond. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Puts it up off the inbound. Off the inbound, no good. And we just finished the third quarter as we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Niang in a power forward. Ingles passes to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for. A relentless athlete who just flat out gets it done.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Conley against Simmons. Out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Conley against Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich against Harris. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Curry. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, here comes Conley. All alone. And foul called. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
Shooting for you.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes
Pass to
remaining
Gobert.
in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Curry, wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Curry doesn't shy away from taking big shots. He accepts the responsibility and loves coming through.
Outside Conley. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Goes up with a strike. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Sixers ball.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got 1:18 left in the game. The drive by Simmons.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Mitchell looking it over. He takes it in. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Simmons against Hunter. And Simmons gets to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Embiid. Trifecta.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now Simmons takes it inside. Gobert with the block. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the...
Welcome to 2K. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, Powell and Covington up at the forward. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Nurkic with the steal. Now here's Powell. It's good from long range. some backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now Powell, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's the Jazz's ball. It's a three-point game. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Conley against McCollum. Left side, Covington. Kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Blazers ball.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Takes a three. Lillard misses. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Lillard finds McCollum. Now, here's Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the inside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with it. Now defended by McCollum. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And Portland has possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Lillard against Conley. From deep. Lillard misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Utah leading by 4. Mitchell in the corner. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
From deep three-point range, and it's Lillard missing.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so here's Portland after the basket by Utah. Lillard, the pass to Covington. That one good for 2.
Quick thinking wins Dame a 6. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Outside Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Conley dishes to Gobert. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Covington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell left side. Right side, Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McCollum, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Conley feeling it out. To the paint. The 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Powell, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jazz leading by 9. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. Count that bucket. Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Covington with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First personal. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
14 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The drive by Mitchell. Misses the baby hook. Now Nurkic. Here's Covington. Makes it off the glass. Covington's got 6 points. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And they're hitting the long range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. It's Powell on the wing. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from a charity strike. That's a huge factor.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Here's the dish to Gobert. Conley against McCollum. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Lillard surveying the D. Tries again. Nurkic. And it's blocked by Conley.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard up top. From deep.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 17 points and 2 assists. And that
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Cody Zeller. Hands out there with Tony Snell. Then it's McLemore. And it's Simons in at the point. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's Simons after the basket by Utah. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Clarkson with the ball. Here's Honey. Back to Clarkson. Takes the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
That's a 2 from Simons. That's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Gay passes to Ingles. And there's the pass to Oni. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. They get it again. And right side stays right with it. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McLemore, the pass to Simons. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Left side, Clarkson. Gay with no one around. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, G, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And that one drops for him.
Assisted by
great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 14. And he drives in. And Nance kicks to Snell. Over to the wing. Simons from outside. And that's good. A nice job in the goals as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whiteside. To the middle. Gay dishes to Clarkson. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. And here is Ingles. Back to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's McLemore. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Here's Gay. And it's blocked. Nance, right side, kicks it to Zeller. Simons surveying the D. 3-pointers. Snell. The shot. No good. Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. And the shot is good. Oni's got 4 this quarter.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Here's Nance. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard outside. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Trailblazers. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Led by as many as 14 points to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12. Conley against Lillard. Launches it. Utah with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Conley's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pulls up from the corner, and Portland again with the bucket.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Conley against Lillard. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Inside. Nurkic with the steal. And there's the feed to Covington. Right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal, first team foul.
Lillard, right side, over Conley.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Second shot opportunity.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. A putback. Misses the follow-up. Trailblazers trail by 10. Tipped away. Mitchell with it. Now defended by McCollum. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Covington kicks to Nurkic. The pass to Lillard. A three ball. The shot will not fall. So Utah will take it the other way.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And Covington stays with it.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And then Mitchell at the dunk. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Lillard from outside takes it out to Covington. And finished off by Nurkic.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Utah.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
The shot by Lillard wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here is Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second
great
foul.
defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lillard against Conley. Beyond the arc. Lillard misses. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The lights of downtown reflect.
Rip City at power for the others.
Well, this one.
Thanks, Brian.
He is fun to watch, too, Allie. Good stuff there. Well, look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Lillard against Simmons from the high post. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Soft touch off the glass.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
For three. Nurkic passes to Powell. Off target with the 3.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And it's Green off the drive. And he gets it to go.
Smart drive that time by Green, sliding in around the defense and getting it to go.
Curry against McCollum. Out to Covington. Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lillard finds Covington. Powell outside. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Simmons against Powell. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Embiid. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Lillard up top. Simmons defending. Curry against McCollum. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was one's there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. And he drives in. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia 76ers were strongly considering trading him in the offseason. But ultimately, both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this, a last chance for things to work for Simmons in Philly.
Here's Simmons after the basket by Portland. Outside Curry with the drive. And he lays it up and in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Lillard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Covington finds McCollum. 5 to shoot. For 3, Powell. No luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Curry. The 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Now here's Nurkic. Lillard got a good look. And it's Portland scoring again.
And that mid-range J is automatic. I mean, Lillard loves getting room to fire these off.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Simmons, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Back to Lillard. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Simmons against Lillard. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Covington grabs the board. Portland trailing here. For 3, McCollum. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Simmons. Lillard's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. For 3, here's Harris. Offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
McCollum against Curry. And here's Covington. Shot clock at 6. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lillard against Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Embiid. Green with the ball. Now covers. Harris outside. Simmons with it. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now Nurkic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
For 3, here's Lillard. There's McCollum with the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris on the wing.
2 minutes
to the middle.
In the first half.
And there's the 3-second violation.
That'll be 3 seconds. Blazers ball.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lillard outside. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons against Lillard. Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. It's Nurkic with a drive. Yep, that one's good. Nurkic has got his first points of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Embiid. 46 seconds left in the second. And so they foul intentionally.
Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 2nd personal, 1st team foul.
And stolen by Covington.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Man, I like the activity of Covington's hands. He's constantly active, which is why he's able to get these steals.
Simmons against Covington. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Lillard. And here's Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Ben Simmons getting it done.
Joel.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And
well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Cody Zeller is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Drummond, high post. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Milton. From about 16. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Oh, deflected. Outside Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. To the paint. Here's Niang. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Drummond. Tip back in for 2. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Here's McLemore, covered by Milton. Back to Simons. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out to the wing. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rim.
Here's Simons. Pass to Zeller. Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. It's a one-on-one situation.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Milton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Drummond. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Maxey. Milton for 3. Pass to Drummond. Here's Korkmaz. For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to the right wing. Now Nance. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. A line change here for Portland.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Now Philadelphia with it.
Team ball.
They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Pass to Korkmaz. Off target from 3-point range. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And it's Lillard penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Covington over to help to the wing, right side. Here's Niang. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Lillard. And Milton pulls it down. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Drummond. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sixers ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. And it's Simmons in at the point.
That's his 3rd personal. First team foul. Team's ball starts the 4th and final quarter.
Simmons with it.
Let's up for your defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark. Portland's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Lillard finds McCollum. Back to Nurkic. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The 76ers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Outside Simmons. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Lillard. Tipped. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Pump it up for your defense.
Outside Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Outside, Green. Pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Curry against McCollum from behind the arc. Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time.
Green.
That's his first foul.
First personal. First team foul.
Here's Nurkic.
And you know, Embiid is a decorated defender, a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Puts up a 3.
2 minutes in the game.
Curry, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. He gets it in there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Simmons against Lillard. Outside Simmons. Pass to Embiid. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Curry. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard right side. McCollum outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaFleur.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you GA.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a...
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the one. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. That one goes. Count it.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Into the lane. And Embiid with the block. Simmons against Conley. Green finds Harris. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Embiid against Conley. Mitchell outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Here's Curry. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Passes to Curry. Green up on top. Guarded by O'Neal. Green kicks to Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Reach for it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. .146 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Conley against Harris. Conley's shot is off. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Simmons with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Curry against Mitchell. Inside. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out to the right wing. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
Now the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. This one for three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Now, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Simmons finds Embiid. Outside for Curry. Stolen by Mitchell. And even 3-on-3 break. Conley with the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So he gets them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Mitchell looking it over. Gobert and slam dunk. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
That's his first personal
And this
foul.
is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Ball.
Here's Simmons. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Count that one. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
O'Neal against Simmons. Passes it to Gobert. He kicks to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Puts it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Gobert. Three-pointer. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 13.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And they double up Simmons. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Left side Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Outside for Curry. Bogdanovich against Harris. Outside, Simmons. To the inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 12 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Simmons. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 13 points, 3 assists. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Shake Milton. Also, Maxey out there. Korkmaz is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Whiteside. Korkmaz grabs the miss. 76ers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Niang. From deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Here's Niang. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closer. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Clarkson outside. Shot from 12. Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Drummond with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Niang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Niang's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oni passes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Niang. The 76ers trail by 3. Now Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Whiteside, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Maxey. Inside, here's Drummond. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Drummond's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Down low. Whiteside finds Clarkson. With the drive. Another shot. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Niang. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Niang's got 5.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Oni passes to Gay. Jazz passing it around. Ingles can't get it to go. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. Now, here's Whiteside. Defense right on him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Picked his pocket. And stolen by Whiteside. Gay lays it up off the glass. Gay's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Utah. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Simmons slams it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
The drive by Clarkson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid. Clock at 4. Harris passes to Simmons. Offline with his 3. Utah shooting at 50% in a decent group. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a ring ramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Harris. Back to Mitchell. And he lays it straight in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Simmons against Conley. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Now the dish to Embiid. Shoots. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. O'Neal passes to Conley. Count the basket. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Simmons. Driving inside. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. With the shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Outside for Curry. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots on the
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
To the paint. Outside for Curry. Drills the three-pointer.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. It's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley. Oh, he blocked it with the flex off the backboard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Outside, Green. A three ball. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
And here is Simmons, and Curry has it in the corner. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah's 5 of the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke. Thank you, Kevin. What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Lillard. O'Neal with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Mitchell passes to Conley. And stolen by Lillard. And we push it up 4-on-3. Powell with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The free throw drops for Powell. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now here's Conley. Over to the wing. Nurkic with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against McCollum. Gobert. Rebound by the Trailblazers. From outside the arc. McCollum no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. 4-point game. And out of Lehigh is C.J. McCollum. Probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. And it is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Conley. On deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Trailblazers ball.
Portland leading by 4. And Lillard gets double teamed. And it's good. 2 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about the sprint from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
To the paint, here's Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Inside, here's Nurkic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that one, good. Nurkic has got his second bucket tonight. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell outside. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
It's Powell on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Covington. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Covington's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley Conley against Lillard. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Mitchell. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. A 10-footer. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Portland out in front. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the point.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Lillard. That's his first personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down low, Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Shot from free throw range. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The shot by Powell, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Conley. There's the pass to Mitchell. Driving in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Team foul.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
It's tipped. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Covington. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Conley. He has 5. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Lillard. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Lillard gets it to go.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance. That's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. It's O'Neal atop the key. Out to Conley for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brett. My goodness. Freak quick injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. For Nurkic especially, just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
This is it to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Gobert. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backcourt.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Gobert trying to get open. O'Neal misses. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Powell for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mitchell right side. Conley left side. McCollum against Mitchell. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that'll do it for our...
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the 1 spot. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Gay. And that one clearly a foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They grabbed their own miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And McLemore kicks to Snell. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Gay. Inside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Simons surveying the D. Here's Zeller. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Zeller, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Zeller.
Cody Zeller taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Here's Nance. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Here's Snell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint, looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
He's off on the second.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Simon. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
It's stolen by Nance. Zeller up top. He's covered by Whiteside. Nance trying to break loose. Kept alive. Jazz leading by 9. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Simons, the pass to Zeller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Zeller.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Cody Zeller.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Clock at 6. The pass to Oni. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Gay. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Nurkic in the post. Ingles covering. Robinson trying to break free. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Whiteside kicks to Ingles. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Third team.
And he can't get the first one.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Powell in at the small forward position.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. And he's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Conley against Lillard. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it to O'Neal. It's a hand on it. Conley on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Conley against Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Mitchell outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Lillard. And too long on the shot. Utah leading by 8. Pass to Conley. Scored the bucket. He's with 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nurkic kicks to Covington. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Really left alone that time.
And Nurkic testing his luck from the mid-range.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. The open shot by Conley. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. McCollum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Covington. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And he drives in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 8.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Conley against Lillard. And it's Conley penetrating. O'Neal from long range. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Lillard missing. On offense, here are the Jazz. They lead by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cranes the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Covington stays with it.
Well, Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Some good moments throughout. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to... Well, DA taking over.
Thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Embiid, no good. And here's Portland. Passes to Nurkic. That's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Now the pass to Green. From deep three-point range, cans it from downtown.
Way beyond the line. Green's showing a lot of confidence with the range to back it up.
Lillard from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Pass to Harris. Curry against Lillard. 6 to shoot. Embiid inside, and he gets the bucket.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
McCollum, no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside, Nurkic. It's sent back down by Simmons. There's Green with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Powell for 3. Portland again missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris against McCollum. Embiid inside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, Embiid inside. He has all the tools for success. Height, power, tenacity.
Green against McCollum. He takes it in, plays it up, and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. There's Embiid, and finally they hit one. Embiid's got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Pop. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Dominant on the defensive end. Simmons can guard any position.
The 76ers leading by 7. And there's the pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Into the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Agile drive by Curry. Able to zip around the other guys and get to a shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's McCollum for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Simmons missing again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And the basket by McCollum.
Always good to see solid interior work by McCollum. I mean, he might earn himself some extra space on his outside jumpers when he gets inside points like this.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Down low. Here's Embiid. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The 3 from McCollum knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Portland.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process, and not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
Covington kicks to McCollum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Simmons with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Harris. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 4. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside, Covington. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, a lights out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful looking to fire from downtown.
Simmons looking it over. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lillard against Curry. 11 feet away, and the rejection by Embiid. Simmons inside. By Lillard.
6'10" Simmons. I mean, he has some insane handles. He's phenomenal at creating for himself.
Green against McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's forcing things a little bit in his court. Settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position. I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the past and tried to make sure that we would point forwards. But I'll tell you that, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of all the pictures. Well, throughout Harris's career, he's worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use in these tough finishes.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Philadelphia now. The 76ers leading by 3. .130 left to play here in the second quarter. Dish now to Embiid. Out to Harris. 4 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 5 now.
This is what the play's designed to do. Space the floor. Get Harris a look that he likes.
McCollum against Green. McCollum with the bounce pass. To halt the run. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Covington.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Curry looking around. Launches it. Rebound by Nurkic. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
McCollum, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green against McCollum. Green passes to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And Lillard kicks the foul. From past the arc. Simmons pulls it in. From deep. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game had... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, it was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Larry Nance out there with Tony Snell. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Zeller. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Knocked loose. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Zeller with it. He's picked up by Drummond. A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, that's because the big fella Zeller sprinted down the floor with his incredible speed. He's smart at knowing what routes to run.
Here's Max. Pass to Milton. Here's Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Kicks to Snell. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Passes it to Milton. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a big finisher in the lane. Great around the rim. Shot release. It might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
Maxey passes to Drummond. On the wing, Milton. Feeds it to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
For the tie, and Nance with the layup. Nance has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Maxey passes to Milton. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Zeller. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Maxey passes to Drummond. Takes it off the glass.
In the painted area, Drummond is a wrecking ball. He finishes through contact like it was nothing.
And here's McLemore. The pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Milton. Picks up a three. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 3.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Three-pointers. Snell. Milton grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
2 points. That one goes. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Pass to Zeller. Back to McLemore. Launches a three. That one doesn't go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by McLemore. And that one's good. Drummond. And it's 8 points for Andre Drummond.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D struggling to keep up.
Will it go? And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Putting the pass to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Actually out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Lillard missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Look, the defense looks just hard. He's so physical.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Looking to end his cold spell. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Simmons on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes it to Embiid. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Back to Embiid. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Portland ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And even 3-on-3 break. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Covington into the lane. Two free throws come, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And that one's on target from the wing. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green takes the three. The offensive rebound. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
It's such a tenacious. I mean, when you think about it, Simmons' teammates, they appreciate when he hustles and key plays a lot.
Here's Powell. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the paint. Simmons passes to Embiid. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Yeah, Embiid's getting everything he wants from offense. He's playing some aggressive basketball.
Lillard from outside. Here's Covington. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Powell with the steal. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one had to stop him.
Terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Curry against Lillard. And the pass to Embiid. Harris, right side. Simmons finds Green. 5 on the clock. Harris's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Curry pulls it down. Outside, Green. Outside, Simmons. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons on the wing. There's the triple. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's